These are volunteers taking part in this year's homeless population count, the first one conducted since the early months of the coronavirus pandemic.
I definitely think the pandemic kind of exposed inequalities that were already there, so it exacerbated, when the aid stopped. Like, it was nice getting the stimulus and stuff like that, but when those were gone, it's back to reality.
Volunteers are worried the latest tally could be much higher than the 2020 count, which had shown Los Angeles alone had more than 66,000 homeless residents, a 13% increase from the previous year. In light of this worrying trend, California's governor unveiled a controversial plan this month to create mental health courts in every county that could essentially force people with severe mental health issues into treatment.
The individual is unwilling or unable to commit to following through on that plan, there will be the capacity to move into a different category of care and support, more traditional along the lines of what we have today through our LPS and conservatorship system.
That could mean facing involuntary psychiatric holds or criminal charges. Nearly a quarter of California's estimated 160,000 unhoused residents are suffering from severe mental illness, according to the state's 2020 homeless count. Most researchers agree that there's often a complicated two-way relationship between the two, and that addressing mental illness as one of the root causes of homelessness could help some people regain a stable income and housing. Many advocates for homeless people say the move could violate civil rights, and some wonder how far it would go in solving the overall homeless crises.
The misconception that they're mostly criminals or addicts or mentally ill people, that is, I think, a misconception. There's a large number of people with those conditions, but there are families, children.
A pre-pandemic calculation by experts shows that a person earning minimum wage needs to work 80 hours a week just to afford the rent on a one-bedroom apartment in Los Angeles. Mental health treatments could offer some people a path to stability, but with the overall cost of living going up, more are finding themselves on the streets. Ediz Tiyansan, CGTN, Los Angeles.